Hello all. Today we're going to make a veal with beef ribs. A veal is a young cow or that still young. So we're going to make the shank, this shank, and then also the ribs on the side. So we're going to wash it thoroughly with salt and a little bit of lemon, but today I'm washing it with salt and then lemon juice. If you have, you can do that. Just scrub it. It's very tough, even though it's a young cow. A young cow is still very hard, and the meat is tender. This is very young, so I wash it thoroughly. And you might think like the meat is small, but no, it's actually a lot. So, and I washed this 2 times with salt, and I just forward it because the washing was too much there, and I don't want to waste time, just make the video long by washing. So after I done, I stab it I stab it really well, so we can have the juice, the spices absorb into the meat. Just stab it. You can cut it, but for me, I think that was the best way to do it, just stabbing it with the little knife, and I apply the spices. Please, the spices, anything you need for this to cook this dish will be on the description box. That's if you want to cook this veal. And then yeah, apply that. I was just forwarding everything, or just too long to that. I don't want the video just unnecessarily long, but that's the best thing that I could do. From there I move, I think I washed already the ribs, and I move to the ribs, and I apply the spices, the same spices that I apply in a veal. They are, so you can apply, you can use the same spices, doesn't need to be any other spices, so you can have enough for the family if you have a big family, because the veal is not enough, so you can add with it. So that's why I added this veal. So if not enough, so the family can have the veal also on a side, and the ribs on the side. So after done, you can marinate this for 2 hours or overnight. That's also a good thing to do for you. And then after done doing that, I added, I think it was garlic powder, and then also onion powder. I added on it the same spices I use in the veal as well, so they can have an equal, the same taste. That's the veal has, and also the ribs. And we're going to bake it together, and yeah, just massage over it. Apply as much. Don't be stingy with your herbs. Apply so you can have a good tasty meat. And then I put a foil underneath it, because I want the heat to remain, the juice to remain within the veal, and then the ribs. I don't want it to be dry. So both we're going to do it underneath, and then on top we're going to cover it also, so that we have all the heat in the remain within the veal and the ribs. And the baking tray, I put it on, and I put the meat in there. Yeah, just arranging it neatly, so neatly but later it's going to anyway stretch out, because the meat is going to cook. It's not going to stay that way. So yeah, so that is, and from there I cover it up. So we're having a lot of birds here. It's early in the morning, so if you hear it, enjoy, the nature lovers. Yeah, so I put the foil. From there we took it to the oven to bake it. So this time I'm using oven for both. Yeah, and put it in, and we're going to bake it for 3 to 4 hours on a slow heat. And then from there I moved to cutting my purple potato, sweet potato, but you can actually use any potato of your choice. You can use carrot, but this time I chose potato, purple one. I just folded it so quick. I peeled it, and then we're going to roast it. So That's our carbs for the day, with to go with the veal and the ribs. Yeah, just cutting all of it. After I'm done cutting, I washed it. I just forward it so it's easier. It will be less, not too long. Long videos. Some people might not be interested in watching long videos unnecessarily. It has to be on point. Yeah, I just wash everything, or just normal warm water while the meat is baking. And after I'm done washing, I'm just showing there for you all to see. And then after I was baking for, I think, an hour and a half. I checked so I can turn it over. Yeah, that was an hour and a half. You can see the meat is still not cooked. Still, I added a little bit of butter to give it a shine for later. That's what I did. Yeah. So that's a crow. We have different kind of birds here. And then I added the sweet potato in. And from there, I cover it again to put it back in the oven. And from there, after it baked for 4 hours, I checked it again. Not yet. So I just want to turn it over, the meat. See, the water is still not reduced, so I just want to turn the meat over so that we have evenly cooked meat, both of them, the ribs and the veal. You see, I was just pressing to check whether it's cooked or not. The meat inside is cooked, but it's still not yet off the bones. It's not falling off the bones. Look at that. I told you guys before, the veal have a lot of meat, but after you bake it, and I just turn it over so to have it evenly cooked. That veal, they said it was a kilo, so that's how heavy it is. Maybe the meat is the bones. Actually, after it cooked for more than another an hour, the veal is ready or cooked. So I just took it out. All the meat is cooked already. Even the potatoes are cooked. So I took it out so I can plate it on the plate. Yeah. Yeah, just turn it over again, and I put it back without covering the, yeah, I put it back for like half an hour, and then after half an hour I just display this. Look at that, it was so good. Tasty. Look at that, the meat retrieved from here all the way there. Only the bones is left now. Yeah, so good. And I was just arranging the potatoes around there to garnish and take some photos for my thumbnail, and also for my thumbnail, and then put the whole meat on the dining table for my family to enjoy. Look at the contrast, the nice purple color, beautiful. Wow, man, look at that. I added the liquid. Look at the sauce, it was so thick. The sauce was amazing. It was so thick, 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 thick. Very thick. Yum. Delicious. Yum. And then I put a little bit of chive to add that pop of green in there, and it made a difference. Look at that. It was just a little bit. That's my garnish for the day. So good. And then after done with the garnishing of the veal, I cut the ribs. The ribs also cooked to perfection. We ended up not even eating the ribs because the veal was just too much, a lot of meat there. I just cut these for the next day dinner. So look at that. Oh man, it was so good, lovely. And I cut them into little pieces. You can make a really nice sauce out of this, and it was so easy to pull the bones out. The bones was so easy to pull from the ribs. Yeah, you don't need to put that, we just need meat, that's all. The bones now, yeah, look at that. Wow. When the bones are easy to pull out, if you're not your hands are not heat resistant, please don't try this. My hands are heat resistant, so I'll be able to handle heat. But if your hands are not, just use knife or fork to get the meat out. Look at that. Look, everything just cooked to perfection. Love it. It was so tasty. I pulled one out and I tasted it. It was so good. It was so good. I was still trying to enjoy. Look at that. It just pulling out. That was delicious. That's delicious. Please, if you watch up to this, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. There's a lot of birds singing. That was the sweet potatoes and the leftover veal, so I put them all together in that bowl. Yes. So good. Tasty. And that was a photo. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Thank you.